How are you? My name is Teresa and I am the owner of Pure Luxe Face and Body, where we create superfood skincare to help you show the world a better version of yourself. Really quick, I'm going to keep this video under 10 minutes, I promise. I want to share with you two purchases that I made from a candle supply company that very few people actually know about, but they have phenomenal products. So if you are a candle maker and you are looking for a place that you can get wonderful fragrance oils that are so concentrated that you do not need to use a whole lot and that have excellent hot and cold throw, I would strongly recommend that you visit Candle Cocoon. So I have purchased their 16-ounce bottle of vanilla Voodoo. Now this is not the sickly, stinky sweet vanilla that you're probably thinking is, you know, what this fragrance smells like. It is not. This fragrance is absolutely a decadent fragrance. And even though it is a traditional vanilla in some sense, it is more rich. It's kind of, it puts you in the mind of the difference between vanilla and vanilla bean. Like there's a difference between those. You taste them, there's a richness to vanilla bean that there isn't to just standard vanilla. And not that this smells like vanilla bean, but that's the analogy that I want to share, that there is a huge difference. It's the same thing, but a different enriched version. So this fragrance oil is one that I have used for from years. This fragrance oil, hold on y'all. Okay, I'm back. This fragrance oil is extremely strong and it will definitely give you the throw that you are looking for, along with some of the other fragrances that I love from Candle Cocoon. I almost use only exclusively them because of the fact that I just don't get the throw that I get with other candle oils. I just don't. So true story time. I used to make candles in my previous business. I rebranded a year ago and I became Pure Luxe. But before then I was the Body Treats Boutique, where we specialized in bath bombs and sugar scrubs and all of that. And my focus was completely different. Well, I used to make candles, and because I made soy candles, and anybody who has made soy candles or is contemplating making soy candles, let me share my experience, and it was awful. I absolutely hated it. And not because I didn't make a great smelling candle and not because I didn't have all of the right pieces. It's because I did not understand properly how soy candles can be a little bit more trickier to work with. Now, with that said, what I also am is impatient. So I'm an impatient candle maker and I sometimes didn't want to do the proper testing. So a lot of the times my candles came out phenomenal. They would literally fragrance the room. I would give them away as gifts and people would of course come back and buy more. But it was a frustrating process because I did not take the time to slow down and really understand the science behind making candles. It's more than just going to your favorite Hobby Lobby or, you know, any type of Amazon, any of those places, and buying a wax, sticking it in a pot, melting it and pouring it in. There is so much more to candle making. And I didn't give myself the grace and the time to actually learn it. So I got frustrated and I quit. Well, here we are in 2021 and I still have a faithful candle buyer and she is chomping at the bit for her candles. So I will be showing you how I use this wax and fragrance oil together to create her waxes. Create her waxes, y'all, to create her candles. So I am back in the game of making candles and I could not be happier because I have really been studying and really understanding the craft better. And I'm excited. I can't wait to make my first candle. So if you are new to candle making, just know that there is a learning curve to this thing. There is a lot that you're going to have to learn, but once you learn it, you got it. And once you perfect your recipe and have what you're going to do, then it's just a matter of rinse and repeating. Literally, just keep doing the same thing over and over again. The one thing that I would tell you is that you make sure that you have a great fragrance oil. And again, I cannot recommend Candle Cocoon enough. They are located out of Wisconsin. I ordered this on the 21st. I live here in Kentucky and I received it yesterday. So the other thing that I ordered, and this is just 3 pounds. I only ordered 3 pounds this time because I wanted to try another wax. And This is their Millennium Wax. Now, this is the first time that I have actually used this particular wax. It is a soy wax with botanicals, so it does not contain any paraffin. So I'm curious to see how it is going to actually perform. What I do love about them is they actually have given you the instructions on how to use the wax on the bag, so that if you are like me, you will be having several different types of waxes. You won't have to try to remember, now what do I do with this wax, or how high does it need to go? When do I need to add the fragrance and the color? What I love about this company are that if I have questions about this, they are kind enough to walk me through. They actually offer and do, and I guess they're doing it, I don't even know how they're doing it, right? They used to, prior to COVID, they used to do candle making classes. So they are knowledgeable about what they do, and they love teaching others about the art of candle making. They have been doing this for a very, very long time, and it is a wonderful, wonderful company. So I really wanted to come today and just share this with you all, so that you don't think that you have to always use the well-known candle supply companies, because Candle Cocoon, I would put them up against any of the top ones and let y'all know under no uncertain terms that Candle Cocoon is the way to go. And even if you Google them on YouTube, you don't see a lot of people doing reviews, because they are like the best kept secret, like for real. So I'm going to encourage you to go check them out at candlecocoon.com. And I'll leave all the information down below in the description. I won't leave you hanging. What I would suggest you do is to get a sample set. I believe that's like 22 bucks, and you get like 8 or 9 different 1 ounce samples. Buy the sample set and then pick out some of your favorites, and then take it up a notch and blend some of the fragrances you get and come up with your own unique fragrance, because the fragrances are that rich and they are that just, oh my God, beautiful. You will never have a candle that will not perform. I promise you that. And then, like I said, you can turn around and use it in a lotion or a soap or a body butter or a body cream, making a complete line with that one fragrance. So they are, I can't say good enough things about them. They're just a great, great company. So they have really made coming back to candle making a joy. Well, that's all I have for now. The next video that I'm going to upload are 4 things that you must do in order to make sure that your business foundation is solid. And I can guarantee you there is going to be one of them that you actually have not heard, and that a lot of people do not talk about, and that it is extremely important and beneficial to you, not only as a newbie, but also as a seasoned business owner, entrepreneur, be you candle maker, whatever. Yeah, because you want to be able to scale and grow, and there's nothing worse than, you know, having an overnight success or having a business that grows faster than what you set the foundation. So the purpose of this channel is to also help people, not only just bring them in ways of awareness of different companies, small businesses that are providing supplies, but also to help some people avoid the pitfalls that I made, so that you don't have to go back to square one, you know, when you finally hit and, you know, you're making that money and you're like, oh crap, I didn't do these things. So now you got to kind of, you know, play catch up. Nothing worse than that, because you're a phenomenal business owner, and the way to be a extraordinary business owner is to do things and do them right. So that's all I have for right now. You can definitely check me out at pureluxskinfood.com. You can visit me on Instagram at Teresa_PureLux Face and Body, and you can also find me on TikTok underneath the same name. Of course, you can always find me here on YouTube. I will be uploading a video at least every week. What day of the week is, you know, I'm a mompreneur, so I have to work around my child's schedule, but I definitely will be uploading and being consistent with uploading videos to make sure that you get information that's beneficial. Speaking of that, if you have found value in anything that I have said today, make sure you comment below and say thanks, or just let me know that you're here and that you watched it. I am going to try to keep all of my videos under 10 minutes, unless it's a tutorial where I'm showing you how I'm doing something. So you don't feel like you're going to be, you know, bombarded with like a 100-hour video, because that's just not my thing. And if you can't tell, I talk very quickly. So click that subscribe button, hit that bell notification, and I will see you in the next video. Thanks again. Have a great evening.